Welcome to Outside Views. Today we're taking a little look at the political system of Australia in the year 2025. A country with a long-standing democratic tradition, Australia's political system is often seen as stable and well-functioning. But how does it work in practice, and what are the major political developments shaping Australia in 2025? Australia is a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy, and this means that while it has an elected government, it also recognizes the British monarch as the official head of state. In 2025, King Charles III remains the head of state, represented in Australia by the Governor-General. The Governor-General is appointed by the Prime Minister and serves mostly ceremonial functions such as giving royal assent to laws and representing Australia to state events. The real political power lies with the elected government. Australia follows a Westminster-style parliamentary system, meaning that the executive branch is drawn from the legislature. The Prime Minister is the head of government and is the leader of the political party that holds the majority in the House of Representatives. The Prime Minister appoints ministers to oversee various government departments, including foreign affairs, defence, finance and health. Australia's parliament is bicameral, meaning it has two chambers. The House of Representatives consists of 151 members, each representing an electoral division across the country. Members serve 3-year terms and are elected through a preferential voting system. The Senate has 76 members, with 12 senators from each state and 2 from each territory. Senators serve 6-year terms, with half of the Senate up for election every 3 years. The Senate plays a crucial role in reviewing legislation and providing checks and balances on the government. Elections in Australia are compulsory, meaning that all eligible citizens are required by law to vote, and this has led to consistently high voter turnout compared to many other democracies. Federal elections are held at least every 3 years, with state and territory elections occurring on separate cycles. Australia's political landscape in 2025 continues to be dominated by two major parties, the Australian Labor Party or ALP and the Liberal National Coalition. Other parties such as the Greens and Independents also hold seats and play an influential role in policy making. And in recent years, minor parties and independent candidates have gained more support, especially in the Senate, where they often hold the balance of power. One of the major political discussions in 2025 is whether Australia should transition from a constitutional monarchy to a republic. The idea of becoming a republic has been debated for decades, but with King Charles III now in power, the conversation has resurfaced. A referendum on the issue remains uncertain, but public opinion is divided on whether Australia should retain the monarch or establish an elected head of state. The judiciary in Australia is independent from the executive and legislative branches. The High Court of Australia is the country's highest judicial authority, responsible for interpreting the Constitution and ruling on legal disputes. Below the High Court are federal and state courts that handle a wide range of legal matters, ensuring that the rule of law is upheld across the country. One of the biggest political challenges in Australia in 2025 is climate policy. Australia has faced increasing pressure to transition away from fossil fuels and take stronger action on climate change. The government continues to implement policies aimed at reducing carbon emissions, investing in renewable energy, and addressing environmental concerns. However, political divisions remain, with debates over economic impacts, energy security, and international commitments. Economic policy is another key issue in 2025. Australia's economy has remained resilient, but concerns over housing affordability, cost of living, and wage growth persist. The government has introduced measures to address inflation and improve access to affordable housing, but these issues continue to be major political talking points. Debates over taxation, infrastructure investment and trade agreements shape economic policies as Australia navigates an evolving global economy. And foreign policy remains a critical aspect of Australia's political system in 2025. Australia continues to maintain strong alliances with the United States and the United Kingdom, while strengthening its engagement with regional partners in the Indo-Pacific. Security concerns, particularly regarding China's influence in the region, remain a major focus. Australia's role in international organizations such as the United Nations, the G20 and regional security partnerships continue to shape its foreign policy direction. Social issues also play a significant role in Australian politics. Discussions on Indigenous rights, gender equality and immigration policies remain central to public debate. The government continues efforts to address reconciliation with Indigenous Australians, and including policies aimed at improving representation and social justice initiatives. Immigration remains a complex topic with ongoing debates about border policies, refugee intake and workforce shortages. So looking ahead, Australia's political system in 2025 remains robust but faces challenges in governance, economic management and social cohesion. Whether Australia moves forward becoming a republic, strengthens its climate policies or navigates economic shifts will shape the country's future political landscape. With a stable democracy, engaged electorate and strong institutions, Australia continues to be a key player on the global stage. And that already was our little dive into Australia's political system in 2025. And if you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. So thanks for watching Outside Views, and I'll see you in the next video.